Hi, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Jason the other day, promised this free video. So here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to really maximize your traffic online. So with that, let me get started. Before I really get into it, congrats on 50 years. And, I noticed down here 4 generations of roofers. That's fantastic. Just impressive. Most businesses don't last 5 years, let alone 50. So it's so cool that you guys are going strong and for so long. So um, with that, let me get really going though. Looking at your site, there's a lot of good things you do in terms of the form submit right here at the top. Click to call. You know, really good in terms of getting conversions right off the top. The one thing I would say looking through the site is that there's not a ton of content here. And content is anything that you can highlight, whether it be pictures, text, and really you want a lot of content for a couple reasons. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords. And you are being found for, about 10 keywords. But as you can see here, outside of your name, um, which you're in the 4th position for, you're really not getting any traffic because you're on the 3rd page, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and so on and so forth. So if I wanted to rank for, let's say, uh, Roofing Companies Oahu, right? I would have that as a heading somewhere. I would have it within my text. I would even save an image as that. So instead of this being saved as your name and 4 generations, it would be saved as Roofing Companies Oahu. You can save these badges as well. So instead of this being saved as, certainteed, it would be saved as, uh, Honolulu Roofers or Roofing Pearl City or, whatever you want to particularly be found for. And it just allows Google to find you and rank you for those things that are within your content. Whether it be, the headings are really important, the image files, all that stuff, that goes into that, super important, and definitely something that really helps in ranking and things like that. So that would be my first tip, and really the reason why that's important is because Google uses content in their algorithm to determine what websites get ranked higher than others also. So if you're looking at sites like Wikipedia, Yelp, that's one of the reasons why they do so well. And it's not only about quality, it's about quantity. And the way Google feels is that, if you have more content than somebody else, you're more likely to be more of an expert. It's not always the case, but that's kind of what you're more likely to be an expert because you know more information. And then for the people that are searching their search engine, they're more likely to get an answer to their questions. So really important that you have a lot of content throughout your site. My second tip would just be to build and grow this Google business profile. So this is a very useful tool, and really you want to give yourself as many ways to convert as possible, because when someone searches, say, this Honolulu roofers search, there's a lot of different ways in which they can go to find a company, right? They can do the local ads, these things up top. They're backed by Google up to a certain amount of money, so they give consumers a nice, like, cushion in case something happens. There are also these Google ads down here, which don't cost as much as the top things, but you can are very effective if done correctly. And again, for the people that search and click on the first thing they see, if you're here and or here, a lot of times you're going to be found and clicked on by those people. And then these Google business profiles, a lot of times they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword, there's 250 searches a month. You're looking at 100 going to these top 3 right out the bat. And then organically as well, ranking and being here. And if you're running local ad, if you're running a Google ad, if you're ranking in the map pack and you're ranking organically, you're going to pull traffic from every one of those things. And you're going to maximize the amount of traffic that you're getting for any particular keyword. And along with that, the ranking organically is building up the strength of your site. So this would be my third tip, is just to build up the strength of your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains that send links back to your site. Referring domains are just websites that send a link to you. And specifically what you want is a lot of do follow links that are going to give you power and raise this number. And typically with these numbers here, you want to be in the 20s, 30s, or 40s with roofing. And just to show you what that looks like with your competition, this is Elite Roofing. We talk about content. Look at all the content on their homepage, and they're ranking, uh, at the top for this for the Oahu Roofing Companies Oahu keyword. And then if you look at their site, pretty strong. They're in the 30s, almost have the 1-to-1 ratio, 30 and 21. So in the 20s, 30s there. They have 56 do follow links and 79 referring domains. They're getting almost 200 clicks a month. So, this is definitely something you can get to. Just put those, those 3 tips in, start doing those 3 tips, and that'll definitely help in really increasing your ranking for those keywords and adding keywords to what you're already ranking for. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to get your feedback. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner, Jackie, would love to get in contact with you at whatever time works for you. Just fill out the form. And with that, have a great day and God bless.